Ellen Pompeo's familiar voiceover launches a new story with the anticipated trailer arrival for Good American Family. I've always considered myself blessed. I've known I was put on this earth to build a world where all kids can feel safe, she says in the first look at her Hulu series that releases on March 19, below. As the trailer continues, however, things are not how they seem. Good American Family is a dramatization of the real-life story of Natalia Grace. Grace, who has a rare form of dwarfism known as spondyloepiphyseal dysplasia congenita, has had her story told across 3 seasons of the ID docuseries The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, which concluded in January. Now comes Good American Family, which focuses on an earlier family who adopted Grace, the Barnett family, who are played by Pompeo, also an executive producer, and Mark Duplass. Natalia Grace is played by Imogen Faith Reed. For spoilers on how Christine and Michael Barnett's real-life adoption story of Grace played out, read THR's coverage of The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, the final chapter. Here's the logline for Good American Family, told from multiple points of view, as a means to explore issues of perspective, bias, and trauma. This compelling drama is inspired by the disturbing stories surrounding a Midwestern couple who adopts a girl with a rare form of dwarfism. But as they begin to raise her alongside their 3 biological children, mystery emerges around her age and background, and they slowly start to suspect she may not be who she says she is. As they defend their family from the daughter they've grown to believe is a threat, she fights her own battle to confront her past and what her future holds, in a showdown that ultimately plays out in the tabloids and the courtroom. Dule Hill, Christina Hendricks, Soraya Blue, and Jenny O'Hara are recurring guest stars. The series was announced back in summer 2022, prompting Pompeo to scale back her on-screen role on ABC's veteran medical series Grey's Anatomy, where she is also an executive producer. Pompeo stayed on as Grey's weekly voiceover narrator but cut back on her appearances as Meredith Grey. When filming wrapped on Good American Family, she upped her on-screen role for the current 21st season of Grey's Anatomy. Good American Family, produced by 20th Television, is created by Katie Robbins and executive produced by co-showrunners Robbins and Sarah Sutherland. Pompeo executive produces through her production banner, Calamity Jane, with Laura Hallstein. Andrew Stern, Dan Spilo, Niles Kirchner, and Mike Epps also executive produce. Liz Garbus directed and executive produced the pilot. The 8-episode limited series releases 2 episodes March 19 on Hulu, followed by a weekly release.